Hello everyone, and welcome to the Vulcan's Vengeance guard video. I'm pretty much just going to be going over all the guard hallways and stuff, but yeah, let's get into it. So first off, all the stasis chambers. They're pretty simple. You throw Ender Pearl in between the magma cube and the soul sand. So that stays, hold on a minute, sorry. Just like so. And then if you press this button, it'll activate the guard stasis chamber. And this also works for, this also has a call all guards function. As you can see, it'll activate all the stasis chambers at once. Anyways, we also have a bed here for all their spawn points to be set here. We also have a cow, his name is Gerald. He's for the milk refills. Speaking of, we have a shulker breaker, an ender chest, and then some guard kits, some tech stuff, and then some milk and ender pearls. They're pretty standard. Anyways, over here we'll have the snowball lag machine refill. I'll get onto that later. We also have a low snowball detector, so if there's a low amount of snowballs for the lag machine, then it'll detect that and make you refill it even more. But yeah, I'll talk about the lag machine later, but for now we'll go to the other side. As you can see here, we have the controls for the imprisonment process, which, by the way, there's a 3 prisoner capacity. This is the portal, and this is Bedgate. Because it's shifting, there's a moment to where the block turns into an entity and not an actual block, and that's when you can set your spawn through the ancient debris. It's kind of useless for prisons. I just thought it would be fun. Anyways, if we go to the second floor, we'll have the travel hub. This has the prison exit. Basically, you throw an ender pearl, you get into a bubble column, and then once you hit Crying Obsidian, you'll ender pearl glitch the rest of the way. Also have a cell entrance, which you pearl glitch into, just like the exit. We also have cell mail. You put random things in here. Here, press the button, and then it'll deliver it to the cell. I also have a cell mail whitelist, obviously, because they can't have any item that could propose a serious security threat. I'll put the whitelist on screen right now, actually. Anyways, we have the lobby entrance. This is the prisoner and visitor lobby entrance, which you can go through. So this one will be for the prisoner lobby. And then you'll have to set your stasis chamber before that, because there's no way back. And then you'll be over here. That also applies for the visitor lobby as well. If you go up here, you can see we have the same exact trapdoor entrance with ancient debris, and they all link up to the same area right over here. But yeah, there is an emergency exit if you don't have your stasis chamber set. I'll get onto that later. But for now, let's go up to over here. This is for the visiting process. So we have the cell X-ray plus the visiting X-ray, which, yeah, basically this is an X-ray for the visitors. However, it can also double down as a cell X-ray. And of course, we have a portal switch. The guard processes are all already laid out in the actual release video, so I'm not going to go over them. I can go over the nether processes though. If you guys want me to release a video talking about the nether processes, I can do that. And yeah, now that I've explained all that, the last thing to talk about would be the cat detector lag machine thing. So basically, this works with the Warden's alt account. You see, we have a cat detector linked to the Warden's alt account, and whenever the Warden's alt is online, it'll activate this. Whenever it's offline, it'll deactivate it. And there's a reason for that. You see, this uses a bunch of snowballs into a bubble column. This will lag the server very bad and will crash it eventually. However, that also lags people around it. Like, it can cause server side lag, yes, but it can also cause FPS lag for the client. So that's why we use an alt account to control it, because if you're using a lever to control it, it will be hard to deactivate. But yeah, basically the Warden's alt will log on. All the snowballs get thrown there until the server crashes. Once it goes back offline, before it crashes again, it'll detect that the Warden's alt is not online anymore, and then it'll pull this ancient debris in, which will destroy all the snowballs, thus deactivating it. and that's used to patch stasis chambers. Basically, if you unload a chunk, ender pearl gets removed from it, crash the server, all chunks get unloaded. You already know that. Anyways, we can look at the cell entrance here. Just use it pearl glitching to get in, pretty easy. And the reason why we have a cell entrance, the reason we have this is because of the cat exploit, and also you can get strings from spiders. You see, if you can get blocks in the cell, you can block your respawn point, and then make you respawn up here in this lava, which is our skillet prevention. Also, we have IM elevation prevention as well, and the IMs won't affect the hoppers; they'll just be below it like this. But yeah, for my testing, you can get anywhere with pearl glitching without dying of suffocation. And yeah, but basically you could clog up the respawn point to make you spawn up there as a skillet prevention, and then everyone in the cell would be constantly dying in lava forever. So to make that not an issue anymore, if that ever happens, a prisoner can tell the warden, he'll log on, go over here, remove the blocks, and then log off. Pretty easy. And also, I guess right now is a good time to mention the emergency exit that I was talking about. So, let's say that pearl glitched into here, into anywhere that I need a stasis chamber to exit, like say the cell. Go through here. And I'll eventually get into the cell. Here we are. Good. Now, if I ever need to exit, but I don't have my stasis chamber set, then I have a solution to that. Basically, I just pearl glitch some more, like just to bypass this whole thing. Maybe eat some golden apples if you need to. And eventually, if I just get some more ender pearls, I'll cut to whenever I get there. Just like so, I'll have pearl glitch into the top emergency exit. Basically, if you go anywhere without your stasis chamber where you need one to get back, you can use pearl glitching to get out to the top room by the Elder Guardians. Then you can go to either one of these hallways, it really doesn't matter. You'll drop down this chute, and you'll be back at the travel hub. And of course, for the prison exit, pearl glitch through here. It's kind of annoying to do actually, but whatever. Yeah, I'll admit, honestly, I suck at this, but you can get past it, trust me. And then you'll get up here, and then you can just click on pearl glitching to the top of the prison, and that's how you exit. If you're wondering how you get back, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is to either die and put all your items into an ender chest, and then you can respawn inside the prison, or you can use the end exploit, which is going through an end portal to get back to your respawn point. So those are the two possibilities to get back here, and then you'll always go over here at first once you first get back here. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the guard video. The processes for the nether entrance and the guard protocols about flooding with lava and crap, like all that stuff is already listed in the main video, so I'm not really gonna be going over that. But yeah, thank you for watching, and see ya.